man.
Here, there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there. It's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone. Halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. It will. It is out of here. Encarnacion. First pitch swinging. Deep right center. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a two-run homer.
Well, I pictured this game going differently in my head. Game 2 of the series in Los Angeles. If you were hoping for a sweep, we could just forget about that. Giants get their ass totally kicked. What happened in that second game, in the words of Jim Mora, is we got our ass kicked. That second game, we just got our ass totally kicked. We couldn't do diddly-poo offensively. We couldn't get an extra base hit. We couldn't drive in runs. We couldn't move runners over. We couldn't hit with 2 outs. That second game, we completely sucked. We couldn't stop the Dodgers from hitting home runs. Every time they picked up the bat, they got runs. We got our ass totally kicked in that second game. That's what it boiled down to. Horseshit performance in that second game. And that's what it boils down to in the words of Jim Mora. We got our asses handed to us. But you know what? A loss is a loss and a win is a win, at least. It wasn't a heartbreaker. At least we're not blowing saves. At least it was just, hey, we got our ass kicked by a very stacked team. We won yesterday, lost today, win tomorrow. And this game, who cares? We win the series. Robert Roper, you can't predict baseball. Turn the page and win the series. It's simple as this. Landon Roop, who's been okay, he's been good this year, but it was not his day. I don't know if it was just a bad matchup or if he just didn't have his stuff, but he wasn't fooling nobody. And Roop also couldn't throw a damn strike to save his life. I don't know if he was intimidated by this lineup. Ends up giving up 4 hits, 6 runs, 5 walks, and a bomb. Spencer Bivens was better. Not perfect. Tristan Beck, not impressive. Logan Porter pitched an inning. Logan Porter actually pitched in high school. He was a pitcher and I believe he used to be a switch hitter and was a pitcher. So, yeah, what can you say, man? Robert Roper, every pitcher has a day off. Harrison better be good tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. Verlander is met. Could potentially be Harrison's biggest start of his young career thus far tomorrow, with Verlander coming back soon. Casey Schmidt, all of a sudden, if you want to go ahead and grand slam every game, I won't argue. I won't argue that. Somehow your big superstar team, we are 1 game behind you. Giants were basically out of it from the start thanks to Landon Roop's ugly performance. Hopefully Harrison does better, or at least enough to keep us in the game and give us a chance to win. And what can you say? We'll go through it. We'll wrap it up. But yeah, Roop gave up a bunch of runs today, and the Giants could not hit Clayton Kershaw. 7 scoreless innings. I said it yesterday, no matter how old he is, no matter how injured he's been, no matter what, Clayton Kershaw, if he's out there for a reason, because the Dodgers know that he can still pitch. And Kopech comes in, who's been on rehab for a while. Apparently he's back off injury, throws a scoreless inning himself. And then they go to Kike, and that's the only dude we can actually score runs off. I guess we got to face Kike Hernandez to score runs. They bring in Banda to finish off the game. Giants lose today 11-5. All 5 runs scored off of the position player. So, hey, I'll take it. Kershaw's owned us since the day he came out the womb. Kershaw played well tonight. I thought he passed his prime. Not tonight. Totally redeemed himself. Landon Roop's been getting smoked. JCT Rock, DFA Roop. Oh, no, Micah. I don't know if they'll DFA Roop, but yeah, he hasn't been as sharp. He has had some good starts, though. We'll just have to see. But let's go ahead and recap this one. It's not going to be a pleasant recap, but we have no choice. So Giants win 1-2-3. Shohei Ohtani went deep right away. Okay, 1-0. No big deal. No big deal. Giants go 1-2-3 in the second, and then all of a sudden, a walk to Teoscar, a walk to Muncy, a base hit for Andy Pajes, make it 2-0. A base hit from Michael Conforto, actually a double, make it 3-0. And then he does a silly dance. I hate it. Then they actually do something I didn't mind, which is intentionally walk Ohtani. But if you're going to do that, you got to get the next guy. Actually, the next guy is Mookie Betts. So he hits a double. 5-0 at that point in time. Sac fly Will Smith. 6-0 at that point in time. Giants do nothing in the next inning. Although they did get the leadoff guy on. It was a base hit. It was a double for Jar Encarnacion. Couldn't do anything about it. Third inning, Muncy with the double and Kim with the base hit. 7-0, pretty much ball game at that point. Bottom of the sixth, they add 3 more runs on a Ohtani big fly and then a Teoscar big fly. 10-0. Added another run in the eighth just to rub salt in the wound. Miguel Rojas hits a home run off of Logan Porter. 11-0. And that's pretty much your recap. But Giants did, like I said, score some runs against Kike in the ninth. Daniel Johnson walked. Wilmer walked. Dominique walked. Guy couldn't throw a strike. And then he did throw a strike to Casey Schmidt, who promptly put it out of the ballpark to make it 11-4. They added one more run. And that is your recap. 11-5. The final score. We got AM Echo Sky. Landon Roop did a very bad job. Giants need to play well tomorrow and win. Never walk Ohtani at Mookie Freeman or Muncy. That's the problem. I'm a proponent of walking the big superstar who you can't get out, like a Corbin Carroll. But guess what? Corbin Carroll don't have Freeman on deck, and then Muncy, and then Mookie, and then all these guys. Dodgers, it's tough to walk anyone. That's their strength. I mean, I don't mind walking Ohtani, but then you better get out the next dude. And easier said than done. Would rather see Wise and Hunt start over Roop. Wise and Hunt, bring him up. Casey Smith is the first Giants player to hit a grand slam in back-to-back games in franchise history. You never know what you're going to see in a baseball. Even a game that we got our ass kicked. History was made. History was made. That's a little surprising that no one's done it. Not even Willie McCovey, Willie Mays, Barry Bonds. Nobody has ever hit a grand slam in back-to-back games in franchise history. I mean, if you'd have asked me, I probably would have guessed that someone had done it. Maybe even with the New York Giants, because it's such a franchise, it's such a historic franchise, it's been around so many years. But at the same time, I wouldn't be 100%. I was like, maybe it has, maybe it hasn't happened. I'm not sure. And it turns out it hasn't happened until now. Casey Schmidt. The Dodgers played out the best. Johnny, now it's a tie. Let's check out. Let's jump into the nitty gritty for the lineup today. Giants had almost 0 hits. 6 hits today. 6 gosh darn hits. Lee 0 for 4. Adames 0 for 3. Daniel walked. Ramos 0 for 3. Koss 0 for 1. Flores 0 for 3. Dom Smith got a base hit. He's hitting 364. Schmidt with the slam. Encarnacion did have a couple of hits to bring his average up a little bit. He's been really struggling since he came off the IL. Fitz with a hit and Kisner with a hit. Kisner's hitting 105. Got that average over the 100 mark. Love to see it. 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. Absolutely pathetic. Roop gets through an inning and 2/3. Bivens, I will say Bivens pitched well to burn 3 1/3 and save the bullpen. Honestly, we've only used 2 pitchers from the bullpen, Bivens and Beck. I think that's a nice job. The bullpen is rested for tomorrow. The big guns are rested for tomorrow. And we get a good start tomorrow, 6, 7 innings, and we're ready to go. We got Rogers, we got Doval, we got Walker, God forbid. We got our dudes, we got Randy Rod, ready to go tomorrow. So this was just a downer, and hopefully we will never remember it again other than the Schmidt Grand Slam. Casey Schmidt ain't going nowhere. He'll be playing every day even if Bob Melvin doesn't like him. Vamos, Dodgers! Si Schmidt continúa lo que está haciendo, entonces Fitzgerald quizá quiere empezar a empaquear sus bolsas. The ump's horrendous. That's nothing new. I I don't see the Giants winning another game with Roop on the well. Of course, they're going to win another game with Roop on the roster because Roop's doesn't even pitch every day. 4 times out of 5, Landon Roop has no impact on the game. I don't think they're going to lose just because he's on the roster. I don't see like Webb going out there and just like, I can't pitch, man. Roop is on this roster. We'll win another game. Mad Bum and Posey both hit a grand slam in one game. That's cool. Who's pitching tomorrow? Need another good outing. I forgot to say that. What did you forget to say? Eric, leave God alone. I caught myself. Dodgers, AM Echo, idiotic tirades. This is a good time to have short memory, get a win tomorrow. Who's pitching tomorrow? Let's see what's on deck. Brought to you by Jim Mora.
We just got our ass totally kicked. We couldn't do diddly poo offensively. We couldn't make a first down. We couldn't run the ball. We didn't try to run the ball. We couldn't complete a pass. We sucked. The second half, we sucked. Second half, we just got our ass totally kicked. We couldn't do diddly poo.
All right, so let's check it out. Tomorrow is going to be Kyle Harrison against Dustin May. Well, he looks kind of weird in that picture. It doesn't even look like him. I mean, he's got the red hair, but looks depressed. Doesn't even load the picture. Something wrong looking with him. I was trying to bring up his profile here. It's not loading the photo. I wanted to see it bigger. There it is. Dang, he looks high, maybe? Stoned? What do you guys think right here? This guy, we need intervention or something for this guy? What's going on right here with Dustin May? I don't remember him looking like that. Let me show you what I remember Dustin May looking like. You know, looks crazy right there. Where's his eyebrows? Trying to be tough. Maybe he's trying to be tough. Sign Bauer. Got our asses booted up the street and down the other. Gingers are weird looking as it is. I remember looking kind of, this is, something like that, with the red hair. He's got the sunglasses there. Maybe it's because I can't see his eyes there. Let's see here. What was I going to do? What were we going to do? What were we going to talk about? Dustin May pitching tomorrow. Giants have faced May, but that was a different team. This team, only Yastrzemski's really seen him a lot, and Flores. Encarnacion, 3 at-bats, Adames 1. Remember, these guys are new. Fitzy, Dan Johnson, Kisner, Koss, Lee, Porter, Ramos, Schmidt. These guys are new. Even Ramos, relatively, they don't go back to 2018, 2019, 2020, most of them, except Yaz, and he's hitting 286 against May. So the Giants with Harrison, Dodgers have seen Harrison a little bit more frequently. And Harrison has pitched well against him from what I'm seeing. Only guy with a home run is Rojas. So tomorrow's going to be an interesting game. Definitely need Kyle Harrison to show up. Wolf 3100. I was at the Gabe in left field bleachers when Madison Bumgarner and Buster Posey went deep with 2 grand slams. Damn, 2014 Astros. If whatever you write, I read it exactly as says. Exactly as says. Fitzy is not the answer at second base. What happened to all that power? Schmidt should replace me. Keep saying it like this. I don't disagree. I do not disagree. I'm loving what Schmidt's doing. It was the home run off a position player. You only give it so much credit for that. But, hey, maybe it gives him some confidence. Maybe he gets hot. Remember when he came up, how hot he was? That's the kind of bat we need from Casey Schmidt. He's a nice guy, for sure. So this is tomorrow's game, and the Giants got to do better. We're also going to see what's on deck in general. We're going to see what's on deck in general. Okie dokie, guys. Here's the schedule. It's June 14th. One more freaking game. Oh, we got a lovely day off on Monday. Tomorrow's wait a minute. I'm confused. Tomorrow's game's not a day game, is it? I thought it was a night game. I thought it was another night game. It's like not a night game, but like an afternoon game. Let's see. Like 4 o'clock or something. What time is the game tomorrow? Let's see what it says here. Yeah, it's the ESPN game. So it's like 6, 7, 6, 5, 4. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Twilight. 4 p.m. ESPN. Yeah, so this schedule, they must have not known it was going to be an ESPN game. Okay, just don't double check that because the schedule had it at 1 o'clock. Okay, so 4 o'clock tomorrow. So, actually it is right. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. I don't know what I was looking at. 4:10 tomorrow. Day off. 3 games against the Cleveland Guardians. Three games against the Boston Red Sox. Here's the goal. We need a win tomorrow, finish off the series, and what a road trip that'll be. Win 5 out of 6 on the road trip, and the Giants are rolling. If we win tomorrow, we lost that last game. I completely forgot that we blew that last game against the Rockies. In my mind, that was a win. Gosh dang it! Okay, win tomorrow, you win 4 out of 6. It's a decent road trip. Day off Monday. And then you want to go ahead and win 5 out of 6 at home. 5 out of 6 at home. That's the goal. I love the Dodgers. What's going on with this rape? I can't even repeat that word. I might get kicked out of YouTube. What's going on with these? What's going on? We can't use that word on YouTube. What was the final? Final score today, 11-5. Dodgers win. And I got no excuses. For a little bit of just a teeny bit of consolation. The River Cats got their asses kicked too! 7-1. What's going on? Enter to win Casey Schmidt signed Tower Bridge hat. 7-1. Dusty Baker meet and greet. Tacoma kicked the River Cats ass, but for some actual consolation prize. Because I know that sucks that we're getting our ass kicked. The good news is our AA team, the Richmond Flying Squirrels, got their asses kicked 8-2 against Binghamton. I think I combined Birmingham and Binghamton. Against Binghamton, they got their asses kicked 8-2. What is going on? But guys, don't even worry about that. For a little bit of, I guess you could say, consolation, to make us all feel a little better, at least the San Jose Giants actually did kick the Stockton Port's ass 6-1. You got to go all the way down to low A to find a nice game. Actually, I haven't checked the high A score. But yeah, it's a bad day all around. In that game, what happened? Jenkins with a double, Diaz with a double, Perez with a double, Diaz with a triple. Nice bad. Maldonado, Hillier, okay. Slater, okay, we'll take it. Back to the chat today. AM Echo, I noticed the last night game was Friday the 13th. At least the Giants didn't get a bad luck game. That's why, I got my new phone. I got a new phone. I went down to the phone store, and we do have a new phone. Let's check. You want to check Eugene Emeralds? Is that their name? Yeah, Eugene Emeralds. Is that still the? Yeah, Eugene Emeralds, right? High A. Let's check them out. Eugene lost to Hillsboro. Eugene lost. Bandura went 2 for 5. Cox went 2 for 5. He was in spring training. Nice guy, Oral Roberts. Tibbs the third went 3 for 4 today. Did he go deep? No. Cinconi 1 for 5. Yeah, I know almost all these dudes. Schleiger, of course, the catcher we drafted. Perdomo 5 innings. Vogel. Yeah. Check it out down on the farm. Someone asked me for a Bryce Eldridge update. He blasts moonshot home run, but grapples with AAA growing pains at 20. Just clickbait bullcrap. He's not having no growing pains. Baseball's tough. You know, sometimes you're going on a little stretch. It doesn't mean nothing. He is hitting 247 on the season overall. With Richmond, he hit 280. With Sacramento, he's off to a slow start. 5 for 37 with 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, hitting 135. Give him some time. Give him some time. Give him some time. We got to give him some time. Span. James Tibb is a stud. Definitely the replacement for Yaz if we don't go out and get Kyle Tucker in free agency. Kyle Tucker. The Simpsons writer Kevin Levine became an announcer for which MILB team? Syracuse. Yes! 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 Portland Sea Dogs. Portland Sea Dogs. Portland Sea Dogs. Portland Sea Dog. Oh, that's Red Sox? Yeah, Red Sox. Okay. See, we got this. We got this on lock. The minor league knowledge. Minor league no. How many minor leaguers play their home games in Washington? Washington State or Washington State? Shit, I don't know. 2, I think. Yaz ain't leaving. He's dominant against lefties on the outfield. Pretty much the best veteran we can use. Are you crying? Are you crying? I'm getting deja vu, whatever you call it. Remember you playing this quiz. Or the questions are always different. The questions are always different. I've been working on my car, and I'm just trying to get my car working, and then I'll do a play-by-play. I don't know about tomorrow. I'm going to try to do as soon as I can. Promise that, but I've just been, stuff is falling apart left and right. Working on my car all day today. Still haven't got it ready to go, but it's getting close. Love the Dodgers. I don't, but that's the guy's name. Do you think Roop will be headed to AAA, or will it be Kyle Harrison when Verlander is ready? Well, right now it looks like Roop. If he's got options, it looks like Roop. He better pitch better in his next one. What is up with Verlander? There's actually 4 teams in Washington. I didn't know there were so many teams in Washington off the top of my head. Okay, let's check this out. What's the news on Verlander? Throws the latest bullpen could return to. I don't think he's gonna go. I don't think he's gonna do a rehab. He is too old. But he might. He might. I'm guessing too. How about the Guardian series against the Diamondbacks series? Let's check. Got to get a Tesla. You want me to do play-by-play against the Guardians? Are the Miami Marlins series. I don't understand that, but I will definitely try to do a play-by-play of one of those series. AAA for the bullpen or bullpen for Roop. Don't let you never know what moves the Giants are going to make, and they've already been the transactions. They were slow this year, but they're starting to heat up. They DFA'd Basabe. Wasn't too happy about that. Brought up Porter. He'll probably get DFA'd eventually or sent back down. Signed Scott Alexander. He's back in the organization. Chappie's hurt. Koss is back and forth. He's here now. Obviously, the Wade DFA and sent him packing to Los Angeles Angels. We even traded Justin Garza, a prospect, to the Mets for cash money. Outrighted Sam Huff. He passed through waivers. Obviously, pick up Dom Smith. Promoted some guys, Daniel Johnson, Andrew Kisner. making some moves here and there. Matos is down. Baby the finger. Yeah, the finger is hanging in there. Trevino's with the Dodgers. Speaking of a trader, I'm not mad at him. He's got to make a living. Obviously, if you're him, you definitely go to whatever team's going to take you. So Lou Trevino's pitching well for the Dodgers. Yaz ain't going nowhere. But anyway, what can you say? Player of the game today, I ain't got a clue. Encarnacion had 2 hits. Bivens killed some time, ate up some innings, gave up just 1 run. Y'all tell me, who's the player of the game today? Y'all tell me. Don't like Dustin May. I got a Dustin May bobblehead somewhere. It's got actual actual hair. It's not fake hair. I mean, it's fake, probably fake hair, but it's not like, porcelain bobblehead hair. It's actually like, hair that you could. So it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Casey Schmidt at a grand slam. We got to go with Casey Schmidt. Casey Schmidt with the grand slam. No, I'm just kidding. He's not a trader. I don't really play that stuff. There ain't no traders. The only way I would say that is if, like, you got drafted by the Giants, you grew up a Giants fan, you're from the Bay Area, you come to the Giants, and then you, like, request a trade to the Dodgers. Now, like, what's going on? Luke Williams, his favorite ballpark, said Oracle Fenway, and I forgot the third one. Luke Williams, where's he been? I think he's probably retired. He went to the Dodgers for a year or two. No, he's on the Braves. I don't know if he's in the big leagues, but he's still playing. He's with the Braves. Luke Williams, he's in the big leagues, or he has at least had some hitting 143, 2 hits, 2 for 14. I don't know if he's in Gwinnett right now or what, but wow. Some people that just keep getting jobs no matter what. Man hit 053, 196, 143. They love this man. They love Luke Williams. All right, y'all. Hope y'all have a great day. Schmidt, he made the Dodgers put in a real pitcher. He did do that. Aaron Judge, lifelong Giants fan, made a fake video acting like he was in San Francisco when he wasn't. What kind of BS is that? I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired. I think I'm going to roll on out of here. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Make sure to hit that thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I appreciate the support. Alex Wood is retired. Alex Wood is retired. He's a free agent. He's not retired. He's a free agent. He's only 34, dude. I thought that guy was like pushing 40. Alex Wood is a free agent. He was with the A's, remember? Alex Cobb. All right. Ohtani, I don't think he's pitching. Hunter Bishop. I thought I saw a comment say Hunter Bishop something. Oh, how's Hunter Bishop doing? How's Hunter Bishop doing? He's in AAA. Do we got any footage of... do we got any footage? Some people send me footage, and go to games, and I appreciate that. And send me footage of different players. You can also watch the games, obviously, but let's see, Hunter Bishop. Hunter Bishop! We do got some Hunter Bishop. Nice base hit right there from Hunter Bishop. I just looked him up. He is he's a nice guy, but he's hitting 239. in AAA with just 4 home runs. No power, 25 RBIs in 53 games. Could be worse. But 386 slugging and an OPS under 700. I don't know, man. I don't know. I do not know. I do remember when he was 1 out away from home. I was at the gym running, and I had to speed home in case that no-hitter happened. Hunter Bishop got to be pushing 30. Hunter Bishop was hurt last season. Give him some time. Hunter Strickland still online. Hunter Strickland signed with the Angels? He was with the Angels. He went somewhere else. I think he's back with the Angels. Yep, he's with the Angels. He is with the Angels again. He was with the Angels last year, and I want to say he signed with someone else for a while and never got to the big leagues. Who was that? The Rangers. He was with Round Rock, and now he's back in L.A., and he's doing very well. 10 games, 10 appearances, and no runs. Yes, indeed. The legend. Hunter Bishop is Scott Boras guy. He's supposed to be good. What the F, man? What the F, man? I did get another phone. It was costly. We got to do what we got to do. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much. Sean Anderson. Are we just checking up on old Giants? Sean Anderson has got to be retired, dude. He's with the dude. This man never retires. He just bounces around. You know how many teams this dude has been on since we had him? Here we go. We had him. We traded him to the Twins. They sent him to the Rangers organization. They sent him to the Padres organization. They sent him back to the Twins. Then the Baltimore Orioles. Then the Toronto Blue Jays signed him. Then he ended up with the Estrellas Orientales. Then he goes to the Phillies, Lehigh Valley. Then he goes to Korea with Kia. Then he comes back. He's with Miami and Jacksonville. Then he goes back to Texas Rangers, Round Rock. Then he goes to Tabasco in the Mexican League. Then he comes to Miami Marlins last year. Then to the Texas Rangers again. Then back to the Angels in Salt Lake, and now he's back with the Angels again. Holy Moses. All that in like 3 years. Jiminy smokes. Very slight upgrade. It's pretty much the same phone, but they didn't have in stock the exact same one, so it's like a model or two more advanced, but it's essentially the same freaking phone. You guys have a wonderful day. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. And somebody said something about the playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
Let's get it done tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it done and win the series. Until then, hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll talk to y'all. And sorry, no gifted membership today. I said I was going to gift out 5 if the Giants won, and then 10 tomorrow if they swept. Can't do it. Can't do it. Sorry, guys. Another day, another way, another tray. See ya!
Here, there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left. By Matos, way back there, it's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone. Halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. It will. It is out of there. Encarnacion, first pitch swinging. Deep right center. Gone. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a 2-run homer.
It's time for the Humm Baby Baseball Postgame Show. Brought to you by our friends at Corona Accounting Solutions. Do you need help getting your books together? Are you scared of tax time? Don't worry, the staff at Corona Accounting Solutions can help. Visit us at coronapdx.com and schedule a consult today. Corona Accounting Solutions. We take the fear out of finances.
Fitzgerald tries.